If you knew that today was your last day on earth, what would you create? If you didn't have the excuse of in the next life, who would you be? Being someone and creating what we want to create needs to come from a million different excuses that we hold within ourselves to not do or say what we want to create, what we want to be, who we want to be. I think so many people are going to give you so many different pieces of advice on who you should be every single day. And sometimes those are maybe the most evolved people, right? Like mentors, coaches, teachers, friends, family that have gotten to a place that you'd like to be. And I think there's beauty in gaining wisdom from people who have done things really well. But sometimes when we keep outsourcing wisdom to other people, we're not realizing that we are always and always have been the source of our own wisdom. Every answer that I have figured out about my life, every solution that I've figured out, it didn't happen by me asking someone else what I should do. It always happened with me trusting myself more and more each and every time. This weekend, I had the chance to trust my intuition. Whenever I have gotten compliments on creative work, I used to eat it up inside. I used to think, okay, well, everyone loves what I'm creating. That must mean that it's good. But I was probably very exhausted. I was probably nitpicking half of the edits 90% of the time because I wanted everything to look just right. And on top of that, I was creating for validation. And when we create for validation, then by default, that's probably energetically how you're living too. You're probably living for validation. And if you're living for validation, that's not art, that's content. There's a distinct difference between the two. Art is feeling, content is validation. So the next time you're living, you're creating, you're in a romantic relationship, that's how I have found that my creativity has gotten better, is the more in my energy that I am, the more in tune with me that I am, that can hold space for all of me instead of me needing to cut away parts of myself just to fit in a box to make them more comfortable, right? It's the same thing with how you create. It's the same thing with creativity. Every single video that I've made, hands down, has been, would I say perfectly shot? Maybe, maybe not. But the creativity and the idea behind it, no one else is doing, and is so outside the box because I trusted my idea. And I trusted the thought. Do I still sometimes fear judgment? Of course, I'm a human being. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not perfect mentally and emotionally, but I'm working on myself every day, and I think that's what matters, right? So where are you outsourcing your own voice and your own power out of fear of judgment, and how is that showing up in your romantic life? There's a hummingbird flying right above me. How cute. So think carefully how you show up and what that looks like, and who you're being and who you're pretending to be just to be liked. And if we always are so attached to the outcome, and we're always so attached to an unfulfilled wish that we think is going to show up in the next life, that's not really living, is it? You can have so many little wishes at your whim, but if you do nothing about it, then does it actually even matter making the wish in the first place? If today was your last day on this earth, and you knew you didn't have another life after this one, who would you be? And how would you create?